All right, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us today on our November vision casting call. We're thankful that you're taking the time out to do this. And if you're catching the recording, great. I'm going to hand it over to Emily right away, and she's going to get us started.
Yes, I'm so glad you guys are here. We have a lot we want to cover today, and really just to get you a bigger vision of what is possible this November. What is possible by the end of the year? That this is something that is doable. This is something that could be, you could have our refrigerator went out. And I was thankful that we were able to have the funds just to go ahead and get a new fridge. Like that was something that we were able to do. I'll go back. So um, it skipped. So anyway, so I'm just so thankful that because of Plexus, we're able to have those excess funds. So when you have that little nest egg saved up or storehouse saved up. So like there's going to be ways that we're going to be talking about how you can make money in this month, in this November. So if you're getting ready for Christmas, there's a lot of people out there.
You're muted. I accidentally muted you.
Okay. What was the last thing I said? Now you're muted. That's okay. So,
There's a lot of people out there this Christmas that need stuff.
yes, there's a lot of people that Christmas is coming and they're getting stressed because they don't have the finances. This is a stream of income that we can help them start a business that can bless their family this holiday season. It is a blessing for them to make an extra $300, $500 just this month. Like, could change their holiday season. So, we have to remember that we're offering something that can truly change somebody's life. So, we're going to jump into bonus struck. Oh, go back. Oh no, see, it's fine. The structuring and the all the changes that went on. So I don't know if you noticed, but our BBBs have been higher, which has been great. It was really kind of fun to see this because we get 20% of our orders now. So when your customer's very first order, we get 20% off that PV total. So that is the change up. It started in October. That's a newer thing, but the nice thing is that it's going to Oh, it's just going mad. It's okay, Sylvia. I can keep talking. Don't worry. So it's really going to be something that you're going to start seeing a change. Now, your uplines aren't getting the BBBs anymore, but that's okay because now the person who's sponsoring is getting the money. They're getting all of the money on the first order. And you can kind of figure that out. So like basically one it's you see it right here. So if that somebody gets the triplex combo, it's 108 PV, you're going to get 20% of that. So you're going to get 2160 for that BBB, and that's already higher than what we made in our previous comp plan. So super thankful for that change. You're also going to get a retention bonus. This came into effect already. We're going to be getting 5% when they reorder. So this is the perfect time to take care of customer care, which we're going to talk about. We really want to take care of our customers. The people that go farthest in this company have great customer care because we are a people business and we need to make sure that they're loving their products, that they are getting the results they want to get. We need to tweak things when they need to get tweaked and help them throughout this process. And so this is awesome because we're going to get for 5% of their reoccurring order for 3 months. So that's pretty awesome. This is for it looks like level ones and twos. Okay. So this is where it's really good too to start if they're getting the triplex to add on. The Snickerdoodle Lean is sold out, unfortunately, unless you get the large holiday pack. So that's kind of a bummer. I mean, if you have it in your sub, it will still come, don't worry, in November, but it is sold out for individual purchase. But let's say this you want to add on the vanilla lean or balance, like that's been the big talk right now. Everybody's going to be adding balance to their carts this month. I know I already did. So we want to make sure that we help raise up what they want to order and what's going to be beneficial to them. So strength in 90 days retention. As you can see, this is the what we used to get. So we used to get $36 from that commission, and now we're getting $38 from that commission. Oops. There you go. So you guys can see it still. And then the second month, the first sub, the current one, or the current one we'll get, I lost it. So we get 22 on them reordering, basically the triplex, and then same thing for the next month. So like the retention is really going to push up our BBB and paychecks, which is huge. So this is a really big money maker for you, basically. The retention and the residual income is why we do network marketing. This is why we do network marketing right here, is because of the retention. Retention. Did you hear me? Retention. That's what we want to work on. So shipping update, that got changed. And I hope you noticed that shipping for your very first order, or just a regular order, if you just went in and placed it, is $8.99. It's a flat rate shipping. Hallelujah. No more $15 shippings. And if you have a sub on, every time your sub runs, it's $6.99. So you actually save in shipping if you use a sub. So subscriptions are important. Go make sure your subscription is set up and that you just change what you want in it. And then whenever it runs, you'll have a cheaper shipping rate. All right, let's see how it worked before. Oh yeah. Okay, sorry. I was like, what am I looking at? So the old welcome packs, because we're not doing the welcome packs anymore, and we used to they'd have the VIP price, then they get the VIP membership and the shipping, which is like $13, like I said, and before the discount and then the give 10, they'd pay $125. But now there's no welcome packs. I mean, you could go get a welcome pack still, but you're going to be paying the same price as a VIP. So they have the VIP price. Oh, and then the subscription, excuse me. Then the subscription was $124 and $13 shipping. It was what, 130. Remember those numbers: 125 for the first order, 137 for the second order. This is how it used to be. Let's see what it is now. Now, their first order, they pay $124 for the VIP price. They get $10. It's $10 membership, $9.99, $8.99 shipping. So before the discount, it's $141. You do the give 10, now it's $132.99 for their very first order. So $125 to $132.99. So it isn't a huge jump. But now in their subscription, $124 with $6.99 shipping, it's $130.99. So it's $2 cheaper than their initial order. So there's no more sticker shock, and they're getting a cheaper rate the next month. So as they stick with it, they're having a cheaper rate. So that's a huge win. Income possibilities. Okay, this month is just started. I want you guys to think about, and it is a Thanksgiving month. I love November. It's a beautiful time of year. Where do you want to be at the beginning of the year? Like, we're the last quarter of this year. Like, where do you want to be at the end of this month? And where do you want to start January? Like, do you want to be a senior Ruby? Do you want to be a gold ambassador? I'm not sure where you want to be, but this is what the potential is for you. So if you want to be an Emerald ambassador, like, you can get there, but this is the potential money making you can make in this company. All right, just some fun things that the company's offering. They are still going to be doing the $1 membership right now. It's not, I'm not sure how long it's going to last. I heard, no?
Till tomorrow.
Till tomorrow. Thank you. Till tomorrow. I do know how long it's going to last. Till tomorrow, the 3rd. They just kind of extended it a little longer because we were dealing with some back office stuff. So that's a huge blessing. So reach out to those people that didn't pull the trigger in October and let them know that they can still get it today or tomorrow. The $1 joining membership. You can also, if you add 3, you can get this cute bag. It's a really pretty blue. It's kind of the blue that Plexus has been using it for everything, which I love. I heard it's a good overnight bag or a little weekend getaway bag or a carry-on bag. And you can still have Give 10, which is $10 off. We have Punta Cana. I am going for this trip, and I hope everybody on this call is going for this trip. And you might be thinking, there's no way, I haven't done anything. We're only halfway through the contest. It is not over. It is still very well possible, if you're at 0, to earn this. It just is. There's people that earned it. in their first month. I know we had double credits them, but they would have earned it anyways because they got like already swept it. So, so it's possible. I don't want you to get any of those negative thoughts in your head that's saying, "Oh, that's not going to happen. That's too much." No, like it is possible. We can do this. The biggest way to help is to rank up. That is going to give you a huge amount of points. So if you're brand new and you hit silver, you're going to get 50 points. This is meant for leaders. It is meant, that means that even jewels have to earn this the same exact way you earn this. It is not just guaranteed. I did not earn the last leaders retreat that you'll see people um, going right now. They left yesterday and today. People are getting on the ship, which is exciting. And I worked for it, but I didn't work really focused. And this time around, I told Sylvia, I'm going to focus and I'm going to earn this trip. Like, I don't want to miss another trip. These trips are too good to miss. They really are. They're so much fun. And I heard this resort is unbelievable. We want to be there. So helping your level ones rank up and you yourself rank up is huge. You get consistency. I need to move my little self so I can see all this. You get consistency. So every time you hold rank, that's important. So if you missed your rank, like you missed holding gold by 10 points, it's important to hold your rank. So get those 10 points. Whatever you need to do to hold that rank and get that consistency is a huge win. Enrollments, it's only for your level ones and twos that you actually, or your level, who you add, and your level ones that you get credits for. So every time you add a level one with $100 orders like a triplex, you're going to get 15 credits. If you add a level one with a triplex plus a lean, you're going to get 25 credits. So I would say add on that lean or that balance to help get that over, because that's pretty awesome. And then level twos, you'll earn 5 for $100 order and 150. We're just reviewing this. This is possible. Don't say it's not. It is possible. Now, okay. And then retention. Again, retention is huge. And we get credits for just people reordering. So not only are we getting the 5% on our paycheck, we're getting Punta Cana credits. So we want to help people with customer care, help people with customer care. And now, and here's the leaders retreat, pretty. And I heard we want to sweep it. That's what I heard. I heard the Diamond saying that this resort is amazing, and you want to do whatever you can to sweep it because you want all the upgrades. But I'm going for at least the cash because I want that to pay for my flight. So so minimum, that's my goal. But right now, I'm going to pass it back to Sylvia, and we're going to talk about maximizing the call and chats.
All right, everybody. Hello, welcome. Hopefully, I don't know if my face is going to pop up in that little corner or not, but whatever. So I want to know what your goals are for November. Drop them in the chat. Tell us what you want to do. What do you want to accomplish? Do you want to earn Leaders Retreat this month so that you can spend December earning prizes? Do you want to hit a certain rank or increase by a certain number of points? Tell me in the chat what your goals are. Come on, people. There you go. Christy, enroll 5. She's probably been one of the most consistent people working in our Punta Cana chat. And so I believe that she'll enroll 5 if she wants to. Emily wants to increase by 500 and earn Leaders Retreat. So I love that. So what is going to drive results is activity. And I just want to talk to you a little bit about what we see a lot of times is the end of the month, you have all this momentum going and then you let off and you coast like the first couple days of the month. And I want you guys to change your mindset into like, if you're going to take a break, it should probably be more in the middle of the month. And if anything, just work hard your 5 days a week and take your 2 days off, no matter what those 2 days are, all the time. I feel so free on the weekends when I'm like, I'll get to that on Monday. Unless it's someone like wanting to order or something like that. But because I work my tail off Monday through Friday so that I can relax on the weekends. So month end, you don't want to take days off. I have been insanely busy the last 2 days, coming off the momentum from October, setting up my month of November and focusing on what's coming up ahead. And everyone that it's not like, oh, the door closes. Oh, October ended and all those people that were on the fence that did nothing, they don't fall into a black hole. They're still there. And so you want to make sure that you keep that excitement and that momentum going. I know that we do use monthly specials to encourage people to join us, but there, and I do use that. I'll be like, you're saving almost $30 with this $1 join. I've been saying it's $18.95 savings to make it $1 join. I mean, they don't know what it costs to join anyway, so what do they care? I've been saying it's $18.95 off, plus I have a coupon. I can save you almost $30. And so I know that might end, but then it's just like, oh, I'm so bummed that you missed that special, but guess what we have for November? But it doesn't, it's still not too late. It's only $20 more, like big deal. But, because I want you to think of this as like a train, right? A train in motion can tear through a brick wall, right? If it slams into something, it's probably going to rip it down. But if a train hits the brakes and stops, you literally can put a brick in front of the wheel of the train and the train won't move. So you don't want to let off of that momentum and kind of come to that halt. You do not want to do that. So activity is what is going to get you there. And we as a team, and many of the Diamonds and Plexus have joined forces to create simple systems for you to use. Stephanie and Johanna worked really hard on that onboarding system that we have that you should be utilizing. And we have also been working really hard on creating a system that is duplicatable and easy to teach. So I believe that anyone in this company can rise to the top of this company, anybody. So all of you who are on this call can become a diamond, can go re-entry. Someone who joined yesterday can become a diamond and go re-entry. You know why? Because who we are matters, don't get me wrong, but we can all grow and learn into what we need. Who we know, none of that matters. As long as we can get plugged in to simple systems and repeat them over time and work on ourselves and be willing to grow, you can be successful in this company. Don't forget, I know I bring this up all the time, but don't forget Brooke Hemingway. Shy, quiet, wallflower with like 150 Facebook friends. Triple diamond, top earner in the company, okay? That everybody knows, who is not shy, who now has the skills to train others and coach others. So anyone can grow into this role. So I want you to remember that. And what I want you to do is plug, this is the system, the systems we've created is, well, first of all, we have two main calls that we are plugging people into, okay? If you've been on either of these calls, I want you to tell me in the chat, yes, you've been on this call, the Sunday night call or the Thursday night Real People, Real Stories. Tell me in the chat that you have jumped on these calls. Emily's all capital yes. Anybody else? I know you guys are out there. Who else has been on this call? Christy's been on the call. I think Jackie's here. I'm pretty sure Jackie's been on the call. If you have someone on these calls, you can plug them into a system that is simple. It takes their personality out of it. It takes their skill level out of it. And it gets them plugged in, doing the right things right away. And that's what we want to focus on, is giving them small steps so that they can experience big wins right away. The skill's going to come later. We're going to teach them all the things later. But when they're brand new, all they really need to learn is posting, sharing, following up with those people. And so we have a super simple system to get them started off right away. First off, in my mind, I would do Real People's Real Stories call, but since Sunday night is the beginning of the week, I'm going to start with the Sunday night call. Sunday night, we have a quick 15-minute Zoom that Melissa started. Well, I mean, where it came from, I don't know. They duplicated it and they have since opened it up to pretty much all of Plexus to join. That's exciting for multiple reasons, but let me just talk about this first. There's always 3 business testimonials, and they, of course, sprinkle in their products. And it's vision casting for what this opportunity can do for people and wanting people to get a taste for what we have to offer. It's every Sunday night. It's 15 minutes. They do fun giveaways. They give, each presenter gives a $10 gift card away. It's very interactive. If you have not gotten on one of these calls and you want to see how to do a fantastic call, get on this call. The calls to action are good. The engagement is good. They're just really, really amazing. So I'm super thankful that we've been able to be a part of these. And what you want to do is invite people just to listen in on how to earn an extra $300. Christmas is coming. The holidays are coming. Not to mention the economy sucks right now. I cannot believe how expensive things are right now. I was at the grocery store buying syrup, which I buy regularly, and noticed that a bottle of syrup has gone up $4. I'm talking like a bottle of syrup this big. And I said to the checkout lady, I said, man, this has gone up $4. And she goes, oh, I do price changes, and a bottle of olive oil from one sticker to the next, not even incrementally, like boom, boom. She said went up $7. That's insane. So people are looking for an additional stream of income. What we want from this call is for them to walk away going, I want to do something like that. How do I do that? How do I do that? How do I do what they did? And you have people talking about all levels. It's not just Melissa talking about being 6-star diamond and all the fancy trips. Like, that sounds unattainable at the moment. They are very good at these calls. You want them walking away going, asking you, hey, how do I do that? How do I earn that $300 a week? And that's where you come in as the support. This is all another thing that I'm loving about these calls and these groups that we're doing is that they're very collaborative. This is not the diamonds and the jewels doing all the work. This is teaching you, Christy can attest to this. This is teaching you how to be a good leader, how to get help from your leader, and how to become a good leader. Because somebody joins and I message her, Christy, I'm so excited for you. You got that new person. Have you taken these steps with them? I'm not taking those steps with them. She is. And so this is where you come in on the Sunday night calls. They say, wow, that sounds awesome. How do I do that? You help them get their products. You help them, you know, they have to be a VIP to be in this group. And then on Monday morning, we're starting a Silver and Six chat. And honestly, the first Silver and Six chats that we started with, I felt they were a little bit too much for anybody who started like 24 hours ago. You know, it was like, do a list of 100 and create a follow-up system. I felt like that was a little bit more for someone who's got their feet wet already and maybe is just trying to come up with systems. So I basically rewrote the entire Silver and Six, and I kept sending it to Melissa and saying, what do you think? And she would tweak things and I would keep writing and send it to her. And so the last 2 weeks, we're on week 2 of this new system. It is super duper simple. If you have a VIP who wants to make money, get them in this chat. It's literally like day 1, go and put this post up, and we give them the post. Day 2, you know, think of 3 people that you would want to help and why you want to help them. And then we're teaching them how to use the testimony page. Those 3 people you thought of, go onto our potential page and search for a testimony you can share with them. So do you see what we're doing? We're teaching them how to help themselves. Go look for a testimony, send it to that person. Oh, and by the way, tomorrow's Real People, Real Stories. This is the purpose of this call. You might have been on this call. Come to the call. And so that's how you're plugging them in. And you want to be in this Silver and Six chat with them because, like I said, we're not doing the work. We're running the group. We're helping you. We're encouraging people. And if you say, hey, they got this response to a message, what do we do now? We're there to help you, but you're guiding your friend along the way. And so we start, this is another exciting thing. Simple systems repeated over time. So let's say you have someone on the Sunday night call and they're not ready yet. They have questions. It's their first exposure. So they're not in on the Monday chat. That's okay, because the next Monday we start a new one. And the next Monday we start a new one. And we have giveaways every day. So they're fun and interactive. And you can, if they are on Sunday night's call and they're not quite ready to join, that's where Real People, Real Stories comes in. It's a layering loop. Okay, you guys, it's a loop. So from Sunday night's call, they either say, hey, yeah, this sounds amazing. And they're in on our Monday morning chat. And I also know that some of you have been in a chat where it was crazy because there were so many people. That's died down. That's really only the first week that happens because everybody wants a piece of the cake. Not to mention, again, a lot of seasoned ambassadors wanted to get in on that. And this is so, I don't want to sound insulting and say elementary, but it's really so basic that anybody who's been doing this for more than a few months, it's not for them. But it is every single Monday. So if you have someone on Sunday who's not quite ready, I get it. What questions do you have? And in the meantime, while we're chatting, why don't you jump on our Thursday night Real People, Real Stories call? Because that's more focused on the products. We have 2 health testimonies and a business testimony. And that will get their belief built. Now imagine if I want to ask you something. How many people, tell me in the chat, how many people have you personally focused on sharing the business with in 2023? Like, not just a post on Facebook, not just an invite to a call, but like, how many people have you said, do you want to talk about this business opportunity in 2023? And tell me in the chat. I mean, if it's 0, it's 0. It's fine. If it's 10, high five, that's amazing. But I want you to tell me how many. Three. Okay. Emily says 3, and we're in month 11. That's how it goes. Christy, 14. I'll tell you why Christy's number is 14, because she's in our Punta Cana chat and she works that chat every single week. So good job, Christy. Whoop, whoop. Deborah says 4. Fantastic. Now, I want to ask you, unmute if you want to tell me, what could be more important in your business to grow your business than sharing the business opportunity with people? If you have something that is more important than sharing the business opportunity with people, I want you to unmute and tell me. Because I don't think there is. If you are looking to grow your business, if you are looking to hit those goals that you posted about in the beginning of this call, you have got to be focusing your attention on sharing the business with people. And these calls are amazing because they cast big vision. They give people a taste of what's possible, and it's third-party validation 3 times on each one of these calls. They hear 3 times. So I want you to envision, if you focused on one person per week that you were going to invite to this chat, what would that look like for your business? In a year, that would be 52 meaningful conversations that you have had about the business with 52 people. Like Christy, high five. 14 is amazing. Imagine tripling and quadrupling that to 52. Okay. And like Emily said in the comments, these have been so helpful for VIPs. I don't want to go off on a huge tangent, but that's another thing. Everyone gets a message from me. They add someone, I congratulate them, and I'm like, hey, part of your onboarding should be, okay, I'm so excited you're signing up. I can't wait for you to get your products. I know you're excited to start. And you know what's going to get you more excited? Hearing about how these products have changed people's lives. So Thursday night, 6:30, put it on your calendar. We have a call where we share. I want you to be on that call with me while we're waiting for your products, because you're going to be like so excited to hear these stories. Okay. So imagine if you focus on one person and you have good conversations with them about what's going on in life, where could they use extra margin, are they open-minded? Okay, if you haven't read the book What to Say, it's so cool because it gives you key little phrases to change. So not like, hey, are you interested in, hey, do you have time? Are you open-minded? Because no one wants to say that they're closed-minded. Are you open-minded to jumping on a call with me? I would love for you to hear these stories of change and invite them to the Sunday night call. And in a year, I guarantee you, if you commit to doing this, and yes, it's great to get 10 people on the call. But if you focus on meaningful conversations with one person a week, those are going to develop, and they might not join that first week. But if you're having 4 conversations a month that are deep and meaningful, those people are going to join you. They're going to trust you. They're going to trust your team. They're going to see that your team is consistent, that they have systems in place that make it easy for them to plug into. And they're going to come in confident and excited. And so I want you, ask them for feedback, quality feedback. You know what you're going to get questions and you ask them for feedback on these calls, you're going to get their objections. You're going to get what they're scared of. You're going to get what they think they can't do. You're going to get what they think network marketing is or isn't. And you're going to get the opportunity to overcome that objection. And so they are going to come in confident and ready to go because you've talked about these things and you've gotten through to them about, like, no, we don't have to do that. No, it's this simple. That call that you've been on, we do it every week. So I am excited for you to make that your goal. One person a week that you're focused on. Okay. And then this is about real people, real stories. So again, this is this week's call. We have graphics posted every single week that you can share in your stories. We have all the symptoms there that you can pinpoint or highlight, send to people, ask them, hey, can you relate to this? If you can, or you know someone who can, join me on this call. I'd love to have you as my guest. Sorry, Trixie's gonna lose her mind because there's dogs outside. Alrighty. So for the month of November, I want you to define your needle movers. Number 1 is focusing on this system that we have. The 2 weekly calls, that should be peppered throughout your onboarding process, and the silver and 6. You can offer that to anybody who isn't really working their business, old or new. Yeah, posting. It's super simple, right? I feel, felt, found. How are you currently feeling? How are you doing? What are you doing or thinking, doing after working with you? Just paint the picture of what life could be like. I know that you're feeling down. I know you're feeling stressed about the holidays, but I want you to know that I will guide you and we can see all these people. You see my friends going on this cruise, like that can be us next year. And so you want to paint the picture for people. So call to action. I want you to revisit your September and October joins because you want to make sure that you're getting your retention bonus on all of these customers. They are Punta Cana credits for November, so don't miss that. Be more intentional with your content. Don't just cut and paste. If you have not watched, I don't know if I dropped the links anywhere. Maybe I'll do like my favorite trainings guide because last week there were 2 trainings. One was by Corinne Copeland and Emily Roberts did trainings. I know a lot of it focused on month end, but that doesn't matter. What Corinne is doing to grow her business is doable. It's scalable because she's doing kind of a lot of it, but you can scale it down. And she has had like 11 and 13 VIPs join her over the last 2 months. And the one that she did, the training that she did, she talked about content and posting and what she does and how it's kind of routine. And so I would encourage you to watch that video. I've watched it twice and I'm going to watch it again because it's so good. Partner up with a sideline, upline, downline to host a messenger event. We have tons of content for those if you need it. Map out your strategy, you guys. We're only halfway through the contest. Where are your points and what do you need to do? There's the rank up. Can you rank up? Do you have anyone close to ranking up? Help them. Those are points for you. Retention, new customers. Keep an eye on all of that. Don't let any of that fall off your radar. Make a goal to connect to your audience, have conversations, and find out more about people and get them on these calls that will eventually get you sharing a cart with them and walking them through our new chat. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing because I want to talk to you guys really quick. And then then we'll wrap up. Oops, I don't know what I just did. Okay, so I know that a lot of times we all do. We all want to know what's working and what's hot and what's happening. But imagine the belief that you would be building in your new VIPs, in your team. You guys get your team on these calls. If they were on 2 calls a week, seeing how these products are changing lives, seeing how simple it is to walk people through Silver and Six. And I want you to not get bored with the system. I know sometimes routine can seem boring and this is so exciting. I have a new system. I can't wait to do this. And then we keep doing it over and over. I keep saying in the Punta Cana chat, yep, it's Monday. Same message. Listen to your podcast, do this and do this. There's not going to be some great new exciting new thing to do because that's not how we get to where we're going. We get to where we're going through repeated action over time. And so I don't want you to stop doing things because it seems boring or because the shine has worn off. I don't want you to get discouraged. I don't want you to get bored because having a simple system is what works. And so the chances are, just like I said, the Silver and Six group seemed really big. It didn't seem really big. It was really big the first week because everyone wanted in on it. Well, you're inviting people to the calls, right? So it's the first week and you have your whole entire audience to invite to the call. So you're like, I sent out 30 messages and 6 people are joining me. Yay. And then the next week you're like, well, who else do I invite? And who else do I invite? There's always someone to invite. First of all, the 24 people that didn't come the first month that you invited them the first week, they can still be invited. But my point is the numbers are going to dwindle off. I mean, especially from the first week. But you always have someone that pops into your mind. It's like, oh, that lady from school that I just saw at drop-offs. I haven't seen her on Facebook forever, but she da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to send her a message. Keep the discipline, you guys. This is discipline. That is why people who are staying steady in this business and continue to grow are where they are because they are disciplined. The fun is not always going to be there. I don't mean to go too deep, but you can compare it to a marriage, right? The honeymoon phase wears off. The discipline is in continuing to serve your husband, to love your husband, to serve your family. And the joy comes in the return from that, right? It's the same with our businesses. You have to continue to serve your business, serve your audience, serve your potentials. And the joy comes when someone says yes or multiple people say yes. So you might not have anyone on the call. Are you inviting? Are you having that meaningful conversation? If you are doing all the work, the result will come. And if it's not this week, it might be in January. When 5 people say yes, they'll get on the call and something happens. But if you're not doing the work, nothing will happen. So stick with the discipline, stick with the system. Don't just look for shiny, sparkly new ideas. I say we give this a full, hardcore chance. And we've really only started. I think this is only 2nd month we've been in on these how to earn calls. I think it's the perfect layer to the Real People, Real Stories calls. And like I said, we completely rewrote Silver and Six to make it super easy. And I just want you to give it a chance, commit to doing it, and really leaning into these systems and seeing what a difference it can make in your business. So thanks for joining us. We hope that you find this informative and beneficial. And we love you guys. And here is to a great year ending. One more thing. Sorry. I don't have a slide for this, but we will have a step challenge starting not this coming Monday, but the following Monday. I'm changing it up. It is going to be focused on drinking your black cherry lime, balance, active, and getting your steps in. How to win, I changed a little bit just to make it a little more fun. So it's all going to be wheel spins. Read the post, you'll see all the details. But it will be a partner challenge. You do want to grab a partner. You want to encourage your VIPs to grab a friend to join them, especially for the beginning of the holiday season. That would be a great way to get in shape, maybe shed a few pounds so that you can gain them on the 23rd. And then we're going to reset. I mean, some people can reset next week. I ran out of time. I'm going to stop recording. Oh, well, I guess people will want to see this. I ran out of time to get a reset going this Monday. If people have reset boxes and they want to reset before we start, go for it. If you want to wait, we're going to step right up until Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and then I'll start a reset on Monday. So promote the combos to get into the step challenge plus a reset so they can reset with us either before or after, because don't forget, shipping is flat. So you don't want to order a reset later or you're going to pay $8.99 additional. And now you're back to $13, which is dumb. So get it in their order one time so that they get all their products that they're going to need for both of these things. And all that info is on Dare to Be Diamond, pinned to the top. So find that. So anyway, have a great weekend, you guys. Thanks for joining me. Love you all.
Thank you.